Hello everyone, my name's Afia and I'm a first year biomedical scientist studying at St. Cat's, and today I'll just be giving you a little insight into my own experience studying here and any tips for you guys. So I'm originally from East London, and I would say moving from East London to Oxford was a big culture shock. Definitely a huge change in the types of people and the community up there, but I would say I don't regret that. Like, the amount of people that I've met from all over the world and from different parts of the UK, it's really amazing to get to know these people. I chose Oxford first of all because I had an empty space on my UCAS application form, and secondly I went to a lot of open days and a lot of high achieving events, so I was definitely capable of getting to Oxford. But whenever I went to these events, it never actively clicked in my head that I could have applied and I could have got in. So I guess for me, choosing Oxford was more of battling that sense of what if. I didn't want to feel like I could have got into Oxford but I didn't try. So I remember telling my teacher that. I told my teacher that I should try, and there's no harm in trying. So I did, and I got in, thankfully. What do you enjoy most about university life? I guess for me it would be the independence, definitely. Like, not having your parents chasing you around, not getting annoyed by your siblings, and I guess just making a life for yourself, like starting anew, starting afresh. And it's different from staying at home for uni, because actually moving out, you're starting afresh from a new, like, you know no one, you know nothing, you don't know the city. So while it can be daunting, I don't regret it, because I guess it's my first experience as an adult as well. And I also enjoy having my own room, because sadly I don't get my own room back home. And what advice would you give to someone applying to Oxford? For me, I would say definitely give Oxford a think. So did I choose St. Cat's? Yes. Why? It's the newest college, so I assumed it would be less traditional than others and it would be more modern, and I assume they wouldn't have a lot of traditions. Why else? I guess for me, moving from London to Oxford would be a huge change, so I wanted to kind of keep that environment as much as possible, and St. Cat's being the newest college, the youngest college, that's the word, I thought that would help me, it would like resemble London more for me. So that's personally why I went for Cat's. How would you describe Cat's in 3 words? Okay, definitely one, huge. It's huge. Like, I still haven't met my whole year group yet because there's that many people, and it's huge, so you probably won't meet everyone in your first year that quickly. What else? It's definitely modern, and I would say it's impressionable. So I'm gonna start off with how a typical day looks like for me. So it usually starts off with 2 to 3 lectures spread out throughout the day, based upon our 8 different subject strands. So we do brain, behavior, body, cells, genes, molecules, with additional statistics, chemistry and physics. So we have lectures based around those topics, and I would usually have an extra supplementary maths class as well, so where we learn to do this programming called MATLAB, or we just have some statistic classes. And every week we will usually have a practical as well. So when I'm not studying or in lectures, I am usually looking over lecture notes or just hanging around with my friends and exploring different Oxford colleges, because there are a lot of Oxford colleges, and I think what's really nice about Oxford is that you get to visit friends in other colleges and explore the other colleges, which I quite like. So where do you like to study? I personally like to study in the Radcliffe Science Library. because it's quite close to the MSTC where most of our lectures are held, and for me it's close to the prayer room as well, so I can pray before one of my lectures and then run to my lecture. And also there are places, like areas where you can eat and chill with your friends, so I find that quite enjoyable. And my favorite lecture so far would have to be a lecture we had to do with cognition and attention. So here we were looking at change image blindness, where we had to spot the differences between two different pictures, and a 1 minute sum up of my degree. So first year definitely is demanding. We do a whole range of topics and we have a lot of lectures that you probably wouldn't have in second year, but in second year you have that freedom to choose your options and you can choose what modules appeal to you. Thank you so much for watching my videos.